Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie, and it is time to find out what's behind this door. This is the path to the end game. We are ready to go deeper into the witch's lair and confront Grunty herself. As we go through this unused pathway, the music gets jauntier. We have question marks on the wall. And an image of Tootie. Are we ready for the final showdown? Let's get going. Welcome all! Grunty's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. My lair is done, and here he stands, through all my tricks and traps and lands. This final test will see me win. When Banjo fails, then I'll be thin. The prizes on this stand bring joy, from Tootie down to cuddly toy. My little quiz will make you sweat, and Tootie you shall never get. 'Cause somewhere soon, along the way, your lack of skill will make my day. 'Cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I will win the prize on show. So step on over to the square. Press A to try it if you dare. Yep, for no apparent reason, there is a quiz about the game. Grunty's Furnace Fun is a fantastic part of the game. It's fairly lengthy, and it can be a bit dangerous. You don't have any protection when you're running along this area, but you can't fall off, except for certain circumstances, if you actually are on the game board. And yes, if you fall off, that is an instant death.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!
Thank you. Now, pay attention, 007. You will see up there, you have an array of different enemies watching you. The dog-like ones are actually the Nibblies. There's a Grumbly, there's a Gruntling, another Grumbly, a Grublin Sailor, and a few other enemies that I can't quite identify right off the top of my head at the moment. There's what looks like Mr. Vile up there. Yeah, it's a pretty neat detail that there is actually an audience, which you will see there are reactions from an audience. So, let's step on over, and I need my notebook. Why do I need my notebook, you ask? Well, pay attention again to the Grunty spaces. You will be asked questions about Gruntilda, and the correct answer is whatever Gruntilda has told you. So, let's get going. A little answer's all I seek about this game, you furry geek. That's a badge of pride these days. Press A. Freezeezy Peak is rather cold, but what does the huge snowman hold? A broom, a Game Boy, a shovel. There's always a joke answer along the way. A lucky guess, you got it right. The next square's yours, without a fight. So, Banjo-Kazooie spaces, general knowledge. A visual challenge, stupid bear, to tell me who it is, or where. So, that's the explanation for that one. And if you fail a question, I will demonstrate. So, you can't see the picture on my screen. Do you know where you have been? So that is Mumbo's Mountain. We recognise Juju the totem pole. Click Clock Wood, Mumbo's... Now, if you press the wrong one, you get hurt. Fail a square and you'll feel pain. Please press A to try again. So we can skip through that. That is Clanker's Cavern. You need a pretty good memory. Clanker's Cavern, Rusty... There we are. Hear the crowd, they boo and hiss. To see you fail, they would not miss. The energy that you have found won't stop me making Tootie round. Now, demonstration. I think it's time, so let me see how much you know of little old me. So, I like a cuddle and a fight. What do I take to bed at night? Damn it. Was it that one? Nope. Get more wrong, yes, that's the way. The crowds are happier today. I should have organised these a bit better. Anyway. Across the sky I love to glide. What type of broomstick do I ride? She rides a Super Gutlifter Pro. That's a secret! How did you know? Did my sister tell you so? Now let's make our way across here and we can find a couple more spaces. Mombo's Mountain in the lake. What's in there, make no mistake. A hungry shark, a dirty hippo, a shoal of fish. So yeah, that's just scenery. A question on the sounds I play. Get it wrong to make my day. You should remember, but we'll see. If this is heard, where would you be? Inside the pirate ship hold. Inside the Sphinx. Yep, that is the hold of the pirate ship, the salty hippo. So, just one chance to get this right. Win a joker and help it might. So these can be anything. Here's a character from the game. Do you know the dumb thing's name? Hello, everyone. And that is Mumbo Jumbo Namby Pamby Lumpy Dumpy. Each joker card that you have got will skip one question. That's your lot. Press B to use it, you little cheat. When on a square, you get cold feet. Okay, so this could be dangerous. Get this wrong for Grunty's sake. Then a lava bath you'll take. Alright. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Treasure trove's got Captain Blubber. What's wrong with that sobbing lubber? He'd lost his gold. He wanted to Captain Blubber is saying he couldn't remember his name. That liar! But sometimes you will get ridiculous things like that when you get a flexing banjo. An extra life, I do not care. It will not help you, Scruffy Bear. So, let's proceed through the challenges. I'm almost tempted to just go through and get as many as I can right, but that could be boring. So, these are pretty much the same. Ah, Rusty Bucket Bay. General knowledge. Rusty Bay's whistles. What's the code? It is always 312-111. So, prepare yourself to take a whack. Pick this test. You won't come back. So, timed challenges. There are several. Watch as the turtles sing their song. Repeat it quick, you won't get long. So, YRF? Radio. fuchsia, Mr. then blue. I think it was fuchsia again. Then it was... There we go! Not too bad. So, we can head off this way. So you have multiple paths you can go across this game board. You can wind up getting a fair few jokers along the way. And you can try as many spaces as you want. Here's a hint. For a question, there are 94 spaces on the board in total. Bubblegloop Swamp, tell me now which fact's made up by this old cow. There are 2 different coloured frogs. Bottles teaches you 2 new moves. It does feature 2 crocodiles, you and Mr. Vile. Now, what other times challenges do we have? Ah, yes. Mighty big box you must now fight. But be quick, as time is tight. 70 seconds. I think it stops taking damage after a while. It's so much easier if you just use the Wonder Wing. It becomes a necessity almost. Wait a minute. Okay, I got cocky showing off. You just used the Wonder Wing. Crap. That was not smart. So, I need to get some more health. I've been arrogant. You can avoid picking it up. Oh well. And score how many notes for the first note door? Says on the door, you moron! Alright, so where do I need to go to get more health? That way's past a skull, but I'll quickly skip these. That is a turtle. It's a musical turtle. There are some very funny answers sometimes, so I'm going to try and cover as many questions as I can. This run of luck will have to stop. Big Ship's third funnel. Now, I did mention this. There is no third funnel, but when the Rusty Bucket reappears in Banjo-Land in Nuts and Bolts, there is. Now then, make your choice. Which character has this dumb voice? That's Snorkel. Now, if Grunty asks which character... Aqualung the dolphin. If Grunty asks which character has this cool voice, that is her. So, your Joker misses outer square. Accept the test, you did not dare. So, Grunty question. Grunty's cute. She's quite a dame. What was my first boyfriend's name? Undead Ed. I'm fairly certain there is probably a reference to Grant Kirkhope somewhere along the way. So, this stretch is pretty deadly. The crocodiles in Bubblegloop Swamp. Give me the names of what they chomp. Yumblies and Grumblies, Yum-Yums and Bum-Bums, Bumblies and Dumblies. So this is really just testing your knowledge and having a bit of fun. I'm pretty much taking the time to goof around. That is either Bubblegloop Swamp or something that I probably shouldn't be repeating on a video. Alright, so these are mostly characters or locations. Yep, Rusty Bucket Bay again. I recognise that murky water. I'm mostly playing through to try and get some funny answers. Listen carefully to this tune, which world's it from, you furry goo? Bubblegum Mountain. See, the fact that they just put silly things like that in there is really good. If you know this, please don't shout in Clanker's Cavern, the odd one out. Anvil, hammer, and bolt. Yeah, Clanker is attached to an anvil, and there's a bolt which shoots out of the blowhole. Choice which character has this dumb voice. Do not insult my flying son, thank you very much. I raised that boy from an egg. Beery the buzzard. Alright, so I'm gonna go get a joker and muck around again. A lovely specimen in its pot. It's by my bed. What have I got? A Veruca plant, a loogie bush. Now, it's entirely possible that the eyeball flower is canon because they appear in Cloud Cuckoo Land in Banjo-Tooie. Of these items on the ground on Treasure Trove Cove was first found. Feather dusters! Alright, where do I want to go? I want to skip the skull. From the game, do you know the dumb thing's name? That is Trunker. Stinker, Trinker, Trunker. Monster mention you can creep, but what wakes the ghost from his sleep? Banjo hits him with a plank of wood. Banjo sets off his alarm clock. Banjo treads on the creaky floorboards. Like, half the fun of doing this and taking so long doing this is just seeing the stupid questions. I did burn up all my Wonder Wing against the box. Ah, yes, that is Mumbo's Mountain. Sometimes you get some weird mashup answers. Let's try this. Hopefully it's not the bees. It's the bees! Little stings that make a bear shout, whack them all before... Yeah, so that's how you beat that one really easily. That appears to be Logo the toilet. Shanker the toilet. Wizzo the wash basin. Oh, damn, I skipped it accidentally. I cannot lie, I tell the truth. What's hanging from my bedroom roof? Dirty, smelly socks. Well, I can top up my health at least. Yeah, just sit back and the charmer helps you on your way in his pyramid. What did you pay? Some blue eggs, some gold bullion, some gold feathers. We had to poop them out, so I'm not going near the skulls. But it's just worth mucking around and having a look at everything. Like, you can just cruise around, but the end game does have a lot of skull questions, so be careful. Is there a joker nearby, I wonder? The rusty bucket is a tanker. What's stuck underneath its anchor? A silly seahorse, a dumb dolphin, a clueless crab. What do we got here? Oh! At least Mumbo helps out. This is tough. Your chances are slim of you eating more than him. Wait, what? Oh, oh no! They change every 5 seconds in this one. That's really rough. And your handling gets even worse. Surprised it let me keep that one. Where are they? Yeah, I was not going to win that one as soon as I realized that... Ah, this was the one I was hoping for. The tiles are waiting for you to match. Time is tight, but that's the catch. Damn it. Remember? There. Okay. It's Kazooie. Note. I'm doing even worse. What's this one? That's Kazooie again. Note. Banjo. And there we go. Alright, I should probably leave the timed ones alone because they're a pain in the butt. Ah, I can go for a joker down there. Pick up items on the ground. Oh, is it? Is it? Yes, for some reason, the joke answer extra wife can pop up. I love that they just threw that in for whatever reason. So was it the walrus? Yeah, just playing through to see all the Rob Nut the squirrel. Playing through to see all the joke answers is just so worth it. Is it this now? Let me think. What is Grunty's favourite drink? Camel spit milkshake. You can get Grunty questions on this. It's massive. Oh no. Oh, good guess. Alright, well, let's just wrap it up soon because I'm very clearly just mucking around and having fun. That's Treasure Trove Cove. And trying to find dumb answers, but really you can take it in stride and just play it however you want, really. Just test your knowledge and have fun. A ghostly hand who has a sway in the church, what did he play? A piano, an electric guitar, an organ. It is worth noting the piano's a good trap. You should remember, but we'll see if this was heard. Where would you be? Inside the crab shell. Oh, they're hornets. Okay. Okay, let's loop around. Can I get it? Piece of music is heard. Which move's done by a stupid bird? Yeah, they go really in depth on this. Turbo still telling. Yeah, officially it's the Stilt Stride. Can I loop around and do some of those? Oh yeah, there's just death in the way. Ah! I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, so I don't have to do that one because I can move on to the other ones. It's my next opportunity to get a Joker. It's around here. So I'll grab a few more Jokers and then we'll start... Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't shown off Hot Grunty yet, have I? In Gobi's pyramid it spells what empties out the moat it fills. A horde of mummies, water, sand. Get this wrong, make a mistake. Which colour Jinjo is a fake? For now, the brown Jinjos are fake, but they do appear in Tui. Just a visual one. That is Bubble Gloop Swamp. You can sometimes get mix-up answers in these, but I haven't seen any of those. Which is a bit sad. So we've gone a long way around the board. Looped around, found all sorts of interesting questions. That's Mad Monster Mansion. That's a good one. I'm not doing any more timed challenges. Inside the shaman's head, inside the... Oh, shaman's skull. Yeah, that was a tricky one. I don't think we want to go inside Mumbo Jumbo's head because that would be a very strange and disturbing place. So yeah, you can go for 2 extra lives if you got the steel for it. Like, I've answered most of the questions in all fairness. I've just been screwing around and I didn't even realise that I'd answered most of them anyway. So yeah, that's actually been pretty fun. You know what? Do I get greedy and go for all of them? I've probably wasted enough of your time in all fairness. We can push for endgame. I really want to try and do everything. Yeah, honestly, let's muck around and I'll see if I can do everything. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's just go for the end game then. So we're almost there. Bubble Gloop Swamp's giant egg. What's not inside you needn't beg. An extra life. The extra life is on top. So I'm not going to skip. Yeah, no surprise she thinks that's dumb. Gruntilda the lovely witch, Brentilda the ugly fairy godmother, Tooty the nasty bear. It's a bit of a gauntlet here. I like... Wait, she's repeated that one? Okay. Alright, one more general knowledge question, and then we can complete it. This game, what's the church ghost hand's name? Mozart, Strauss hand, Barkhand. Get it wrong and you get a Barkhand. Okay, last question. Planker's Cavern whale needed air. What did you swim through? Oh, this has a good joke answer. A series of hoops, a large key, the sound barrier. And we win! No one can win, I was assured, by the makers of this board! It's not fair, I want to win! How I long to be real thin! Now you can take the prize on show. while up the winding stairs I go. You won't catch me. I've made sure. All the credits you'll now endure.
Which prize shall we take, Kazooie?
Me. How about that grotty ugly thing?
I think we should take Tootie.
That's what I meant.
Kazooie!
Please can we go home now, Banjo? I've had enough adventuring for one day.
Sure, let's get out of this dump.
So, as we take a look at the staff members from Rare who made this game and pay our gratitude, I can actually throw in some thoughts about the project. I thought it was best not to leave this as dead air. I originally didn't say anything during this bit in recording, but then I thought, I've been mucking around a lot with the quiz. The last thing they want is for everything to be dragged out with dead air. Anyway, it's amazing seeing just how far we've come from the somewhat blocky environments of Super Mario 64, a basic but important 3D platformer that still has a lot of versatility today, and to this game, a wonderfully charming, creative and entertaining title that also still holds up very well. It's probably a very good demonstration of how well having a good art style helps your project. There's so much good that can be said about Banjo-Kazooie. It's just really entertaining. It's got bright and colourful worlds that really build on everything that Super Mario 64 did. It's probably got better use of music. Not that the composers at Nintendo did a terrible job or anything, but there was somewhat simple but very effective musical choices in Mario 64. This has just more of everything. It's a great example of evolution in video games. Looking at the designs, the models, the way everything is set up. It's such a fun adventure still. It's got its moments that might have put a bit of a shock through kids of a young age. I can imagine that people were very surprised confronting Clanker at first, for one thing. But there's still so much charm. So many creative elements that have just stood strong. And I absolutely loved going through this. It's still a delight to play. There's a bit of nostalgia involved, I'm going to be honest, but I think that's almost been a strength of the Nintendo 64 in general. Speaking objectively, yeah, it didn't sell particularly well, and Nintendo did, in some ways, hold themselves back technologically. So, they did take a bit of a hit for a while, but they did also have those amazing handhelds going for them. But this is just a perfect example, I think, of how good the Nintendo 64 was at creating memories. Even if it wasn't necessarily the best console in terms of tech performance and sales, the memories are some of the best things it's created. You grew up with this, you had a fantastic time, you were going to wind up getting a lot of gems, even among some rough stuff. I mean, yes, to a degree, Rare probably did carry the console, but this is just one positive example of that. Rare's games were phenomenal, even the Nintendo first-party titles were great. And I don't mean this as a diss on the PlayStation. If you had the original PlayStation, you had some absolute smashes as well. There were doubtless a lot of great games that I'm not familiar with because I never had one. But I just love the charm and creativity in games like this, and of course the multiplayer aspects of things as well. There are some pretty good multiplayer modes in Tooie, which interestingly borrowed from GoldenEye on a couple of occasions. But I just like this as its own adventure. Tooie's great in many ways, but there's something about the simple self-contained approach to this, which is still a wonderful evolution, that just makes it so enjoyable. I can't always put it into words, honestly. It's just a lot of fun. It's the way the music, the level design, everything just sort of comes together to create a truly splendid experience. It was Rare at the height of their powers. And I'm always going to treasure that. I will always be treasuring this adventure And there's still a little bit more to go, but I sincerely hope you have enjoyed absolutely everything. I can't always put it into words, but there are some absolute gems, and I'm glad to be able to share them.
Hurry up and get us home, Banjo.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Hey, look over there. We missed a carrot.
Got him. Are you happy now? Come on, you two. We're ready to party. Great. I can do with a drink.
And we get to chill out with Mumbo. Apparently he's a dab hand on the grill.
Bear and Bird did very well. You helped me beat the witch.
And Royston is on the grill.
Yeah, but they needed my amazing moves to do it.
No way! Me and Banjo were the stars of this game. What's the party for? Grunty got away, so get back up there and finish the job. I'm not going.
Ouch! Yes, you are. Let's go.
And we are ready to pursue Gruntilda for the final battle in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me and putting up with me doing the quiz. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.